My name is Dr. Miguel Montero. I have been in aesthetics for 13 years now. We founded Discover Laser in 2007 and we've been operational since then with IPL, with NDYAG and many more technologies. I've been always very passionate about lasers and new machines, and I have a gap that I needed covering. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I use IPL for most vascular treatments. I think it's the workhorse of my clinic. Unfortunately, I need to combine it with other technologies, and one of them has become obsolete. The manufacturers will no longer support us with that technology, and I needed to replace the lower wavelengths. And Formatk came and offered me the opportunity to try this equipment and see if it actually delivered what we wanted from it. It's a different theory. It's the extended theory of selective photothermolysis, and what that means is it can accommodate a lot more extra cooling, and it's formulated the whole thing to work very easily with the extra cooling that is provided on the tip. Everything else is pretty much like many IPLs out there in the market, but the cooling is the main difference of this machine. It's protecting the skin. We can use much higher settings, delivering effective treatments, protecting the skin. I have always cooled the skin down with an air cooling machine, and to have the opportunity to cool the tip down to 5 degrees for most treatments makes a massive difference to the comfort for the patients. The results have been very good. As you know, I mixed many technologies on my treatments. When I've used the alpha purely for acne, it has delivered really good results. And for my vascular treatments, which was the original request, I needed to plug this gap on my vascular treatments. It has done what I wanted it to do. It's allowed me to get rid of my obsolete pulse dye laser and incorporate the alpha into the layers of treatment that I do for my rosacea patients. It does have basic settings for many different clinical options. The important thing is to put a name, to diagnose what you are going to treat, and once you have that diagnosis, the machine allows you to pretty much press a few buttons and get going. The settings are safe, but not always that effective, so we need to learn to push it to the limit, and that comes with clinical experience. But anyone who understands laser and IPL will find a very easy equipment to get to grips with, because pretty much everything is there for you. Incorporating technologies and blending treatments, it's very important to deliver the best results for the patients. So I would consider an alpha machine as the basic energy-based device for a clinic who is just starting, because of the flexibility it gives you. And if you can incorporate on top of that other topical treatments, medications, other treatments like the hydrofacials or peels, or there are many multiple options that can be combined with a machine like this for a clinic who's just starting. We have established protocols, and it has been really easy for me to incorporate this machine into our existing protocols. I'm really excited to be working with Formatk and the Alpha machine and share my clinical experience with anyone who's interested in this technology. I think it's very unique, and most people will find it really, really helpful if they are starting on the path of energy-based devices. Aesthetic care has been always a very, very fantastic, very good partners, very good team to work with. We have been really with you from the very beginning. Roger and Regine were on our opening day, and I couldn't think of a better partner to work with. The really good thing about Aesthetic Care is that they have invested a lot into researching the technologies, researching the products they offer, and whenever they have a new proposition, we usually listen to what they have to say, because it has been very well thought